last one is we help put our foot in and then step back. It's a lunge. And this one is the Costa lunge. Forever forward will be known as the Costa lunge. But we have to do ooh, boom, 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 boom.
You guys see me at the gym, I say boom doing it.
Boom, boom. Boom. Bam. Alright, that's about 10.
And then we go into the yoga poses.
Down dog first.
Downward facing dog.
And you pedal your feet if you need extra stretch. How am I doing? I need my fingernails cut. Dang it.
Come on, Elle.
I don't like this one though.
And then from here, you're going to go down into child's
Oh
pose.
yeah. I'm trying to the right time.
There's too much you need to hold up.
What child has ever done this pose?
I know, right? And from here into pigeon.
I hate
So you just slide your leg, your knee up. Which is the one you need the most then.
Move your body.
Tank in here.
Move your body weight a little bit until you find the hot spot and then lean into that.
Rolling your way.
Yeah.
Come on, Bambi, dear, stretch.
Oh, I've stretched enough today.
Oh, to be young.
Yeah. I'll check back with you when you're 62. That's good.
Well, I wanted to show you evidence of bears on the trail. I know it's only early March and people think they might be hibernating, but we're seeing a lot of evidence. So here's some bear fur. And what a beautiful view. We have just reached our big and first summit of the day, of our short day, hiking, day 8. And I got Trigger and Spinner and Bambi with me. And today I think Bambi's headed off on his own, but we'll bump into him again. We're going at a similar pace and we're gonna zero similarly. Yeah, he's gonna make it to Katahdin. Yeah.
No doubt.
Absolutely. So I also, as we're looking out over this view, realize that I am using terms that not everybody that is watching these videos knows. Today I am doing what is called slack packing. Since we are staying at the bed and breakfast, they are dropping us at the trailhead in the morning and then picking us up at the end of the day. So I'm still hiking a full day, but my pack is about a quarter of the weight that it normally is. I just carry my emergency supplies. I have my stove, I have, insulative layers, I have my first aid kits, I have things that I think I might need and that other people might need as well. But I've left my shelter and my sleeping bag and my 4 days of food back at the house. So we're still making miles. We're just making it with lighter packs and trying to do it in a way that is respectful of our bodies. Spinner and I are definitely taking our first zero tomorrow, which is another term that you can learn on the trail. A zero is a day off, a day of not making progress on the trail. So even if we go for a walk in town or keep our bodies exercising, we're just not going to make any trail miles tomorrow.
What a Nero is?
A Nero, go for it.
A Nero is when you make small miles in a day. Either you, I think, you just do a few to get to a location, so maybe 3 or 4 miles to make some progress, but it's near a zero, so it's a Nero.
Love it. Any other trail lingo you can think of that we should be explaining early on?
Monster miles is the day when you push really far, and you do that like once a week or something.
All right. So kind of like an interval, sort of.
Yeah.
Bob, you got any trail lingo we should know about?
No, ma'am. Carry on.
Carry on. To Katahdin. We are hiking between Addis Gap and Dix Creek Gap, and I'm just looking at all of the work that the trail maintainers have done through this area, just all these huge brush piles along the sides of the trail, and how grateful we are for the work that the Georgia Appalachian Mountain group is doing out here. These volunteers are amazing. We have not, in the 8 days that we've been on trail, had to go around one blowdown. The entire Georgia trail is completely clear of blowdowns. Thank you all so much for your work. All right, we are Headed into Dix Creek Gap, which is the last major road crossing in Georgia before we head into North Carolina. We have gone 8 days straight without a break. We have worked hard every day, and we are going to listen to our bodies and take a day off tomorrow. Let our muscles do a little healing as we prepare for a 4-day push onto Franklin, North Carolina. So the next time you see me on video, I will be crossing the North Carolina border. And I'm really excited about that. I do want to share a cautionary tale with you about the approach trail. We had 16 people that have stayed with us over the last few days at our bed and breakfast. The Dirty Dozen plus 3 more that have kind of joined our trail family at this point. Of those 16, 5 started at the arch. 2 of those members are injured and are off the trail. 1 was so morally defeated that on the second day, he told us he was done with the trail. We were able to encourage him and use some team spirit to rally around him, and he is now going to Katahdin with us after 8 days in. And then we had 2 fellas who not only did the arch, but did 15-mile days to start with, and their feet were so injured that they have had to really cut back. One of them was really starting to get some swamp foot, as well as blisters and cuts, and they both moved into new hiking shoes, trail runners, instead of the boots that they were using. But they were very much at risk for coming off the trail due to their injuries as well. And so that's 5, so that leaves 8 of us. The other 8 are all doing great. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I know that there is discussion about the arch versus not the arch. And I have to say, based on my very small sample size, that I am very glad I did not start at the arch. I'm so glad that I am about to cross into North Carolina and my body's feeling great. So take that for what you will. Hike your own hike. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out with me. And we're headed to our shuttle back to the bed and breakfast for a day off. Hey! The gang's all here! They're all coming.